Greetings folks, and I hope you're all fit and well out there in collecting land, and welcome back to the channel for a video that's not the usual run-of-the-mill. Unfortunately, it's a video I was hoping I would never have to make, but the collecting community needs to be warned, so here goes. Regulars to the channel will know that I have in the past anyway sourced a lot of my 1/6 scale figures and statues and so on from William Wang at One Man's Hobby. Now, quite well known in the collecting community, William Wang. He was based in Australia and Kowloon. He runs a Facebook group called One Man's Hobby. There's a picture of it there. He runs a website, picture of that there as well. And I was buying directly from him from Facebook Messenger, which a lot of his clients were doing. And my relationship with William was a very good one. It had been going along perfectly for a number of years. Everything seemed great. Great prices, speedy delivery, and very quickly I built up what I thought was a trusting friendship. So much so that when William suggested that we switch over to Wise payments and I pay using friends and family, it just seemed like the logical thing to do, and probably my first big mistake. So things went along really well, as I mentioned, until about last year. Now, before last year, William Wang would disappear occasionally on holiday for Chinese New Year, things like that. But on the whole, he'd reappear and things would get back to normal. I am reading off a script here because I had to make some notes. However, towards the end of last year, things started to become badly unstuck, and messages were going unanswered, figures weren't being delivered, and orders weren't being fulfilled, until finally at the beginning of this year he went dark completely. I don't know what happened behind the scenes to inspire him to take the money and run. I really don't know what was going on in his personal life, but he just disappeared on everybody, which raised a lot of concerns amongst his Facebook group, amongst the collecting community in general. But with nearly 5K collectors buying from his Facebook page, others via Messenger, and his website as well, the total amount of collectors' hard-earned cash that he's disappeared with into the sunset is eye-watering. It seems to be turning into a toys wonderland, but just on a much, much bigger scale. My first course of action really was to contact the website, as a lot of other people did. And they asked for a list of all the products that I bought from them. They asked for prices and dates and so on. And they assured me that what would happen is all those orders would be transferred over to their website and they would be fulfilled as usual. Which I duly did, but with release dates coming and going, with no contact from them, no contact from William, it soon became really, really obvious that the website were in on it as well. So when I asked for a refund, that's when the website went dark completely as well. So it's worth mentioning at this point as well, what you're seeing on screen here is a Facebook page that's been set up by a man called Ryan. Now, Ryan has also lost money to William as well via his Facebook page, but he set this page up to support anybody out there who has lost money to William Wang and One Man's Hobby. So if you're wanting to keep updated, if you're wanting to see somebody taking every effort to try and recoup some of these funds, please join that Facebook group. I'll put a link to that in the description below, and I'll also put a link to Virtual Devil's video on this subject as well. Now, for those of you who don't know who Virtual Devil is, he's a very well respected YouTuber and collector, and he's also been scammed for an awful lot of money. The amount that he's been scammed for, you know, makes my four-figure sum pale by comparison. But suffice it to say, the total amount of money that is gradually coming to light via this Facebook group is frightening. So, I was left with no choice, unfortunately. William briefly reappeared on the Facebook group about 2 weeks ago, saying that he'd had to relocate to China to be closer to his suppliers. which made me laugh ironically, and included a huge list on his Facebook page, and I'll include that here. Of figures that he was just about to ship. He said he'd been away for a while, had to relocate to China, and all these figures that you can see on the screen now are ones that he was going to be shipping in the next couple of days, and he was going to contact everybody within 4 hours, and then went dark again. And it's sort of ironic as well that this message appeared on that Facebook group just as people were starting to demand their money back. Now, none of these, as far as I am aware, have actually turned up to the people who ordered them. So where are we now? Well, I suppose it has become very, very obvious that we are highly unlikely to see our money again. So my next steps were to remove any links to William Wang's Facebook group from my videos. I'll also be removing any references in the videos themselves to him and to One Man's Hobby. Obviously, as you can imagine, this is a massive job. There's a lot of references in there, so it's going to take some time. But I would recommend to anybody out there who has pre-orders with William Wang or One Man's Hobby on his website or personally to chase them immediately and join Ryan's Facebook group. But under no circumstances make any new orders through any channel with William Wang or One Man's Hobby. I made the mistake of going friends and family, so I'm pretty sure I can kiss my money goodbye. Those who pay business to business via PayPal, and they're still in the 6-month window, may have a chance of recouping some of their money. But it's with a heavy heart that I'm making this video, because to me, the collecting community, it's a fantastic place. It's a unique place and populated by some amazing people. But unfortunately, it remains the hunting ground for the unscrupulous and the criminal. And what you're seeing here is a picture that William posted of the alleged figures in the warehouse that were ready to ship, which no one's seen anything of. I don't think we will ever wipe out this kind of behavior in the collecting community. But if we call it out when we see it, then we can make it a slightly safer place for everyone. So that's it, folks. As always, take care of yourselves, happy collecting, and stay safe.